What's up, YouTube? This is everything we sold Monday and Tuesday. Had to remember what day it was. Anyway, my name is Larry. I'm a full-time reseller on eBay, and I have been since 1997. We sell a variety of things. We sell tons of media, snapback hats, vintage, t-shirts, puzzles, games, pretty much anything you think of. If I scan it and see I can make a lot of money on it, I buy it. So hopefully you guys do too. Hopefully I sell some things that you might not sell. So if you see me you see me selling something that you don't sell, you might want to go out and buy it. This is why I do this. I just kind of show people what I buy, and then maybe you can make some money on it too. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's see what we sold. John Denver CD. Man, I got a lot of new CDs. This is bad. Man, I hate digging through these things. I know you guys hear that every single time, but there's not much more in life that I hate than digging through these CDs. But you know what? I make a ton of money on them, so I'm going to keep buying them. I said my eyesight's too bad to see what they say on the sides, so I just have to sit and go like through this and look at the covers and see if I can find the cover that I need. Like I said, this is a John Denver Christmas CD. I tend to find these a lot still sealed. But yeah, we paid $1 for that at Peddler's Junction, and we sold it for $13.99. Hey, you guys, if you watch the channel, you know I made this movie called The Axeman of Henderson County. It had Major Harris, who was a college football Hall of Famer, played for WVU, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who's a WWE Hall of Famer. He was in it. Well, today we sold a copy to Jason T. Smith, who is Jason Thrifts on eBay or YouTube, and he bought this copy here, and I'm actually going to be a guest on his show this Thursday. I believe it's around 8 o'clock. I'll have it posted on my YouTube. I'll probably put a link to it on down here. So yeah, he bought one of these, and I'm going to go ahead and send him one of these. This is the other movie I made, the Bung Fodders Make a Horror Movie, and this one has Cage from Lucha Underground in it, and Zach Galligan from Gremlins, and it's just these are just some really low budget funny movies. This one cost me $5,000 to make, and this one probably cost me like $500 to make. I didn't put as much money into it, but cool. Thanks, Jason. These are going right out to you, man. I always stress to you guys about making connections. Connections is where it's at. Connections, you know, if I could teach anybody one thing, like when I'm mentoring somebody locally, you know, I always tell them connections is your main thing. Whether it be connections at your thrift store, connections with other resellers, or connections with whatever, you have to have connections. I have a connection where he's at a flea market. I've told you guys about this before. He has stuff that I can sell better online, and I have some stuff he can sell locally. He would rather have the locally stuff because he doesn't do online stuff. So I got this jacket from him. I'd say I think I have $50 in trade in this jacket. And it's nice. It's kind of like fake suede. When I got it, I didn't notice like there's some discoloring on here. So I put that and took some pictures of it. Hopefully it doesn't come back as a return. I'm not sure why it does that. Could have been from storage or something. But I think it had, yeah, for some reason, it's got the tags on it and everything, so it's a new jacket. But we had, like I said, $50 in trade, and we sold this one for $129.99. So that was a good flip. This is going to be one of the easiest pulls ever. We sold both these Dalton Abbeys. We picked these up. Well, here's a funny story. The pawn shop had some of these. And I bought some, I don't know, about a month ago. I bought 5 at a pawn shop for like $2 a piece. And I sold all 5 of them in one night. So I asked them, I said, hey, if that guy comes back in, you know, make sure you grab all the Downton Abbeys. And ironically, the dude got a hold of me like a week later and said, hey, you know, the pawn shop only gives me X amount of money for them. And I was like, hey, I buy them from the pawn shop, so I'll give you what I paid for at the pawn shop. And he ended up selling them to me. I think he sold them to me for like $3 a piece this time. And I bought like 5 more off of them. But we sold these 2 tonight for $21.99. So we still made pretty good money on them. But it's funny how, you know, it's a small world that he found his way from, you know, I bought his stuff at the pawn shop. And then he found his way to me to sell me some more, and I was wanting some more, so that's funny. But yeah, sold those 2 to 2 different customers. Well, we sold our last 2 female superheroes, I believe. Yep. Oh, he's going to be lonely. Look how many guys I have. Now it's going to be a sausage fest. Sorry, guys. We're taking the women. But we bought these for 50 cents a piece at a thrift store. There was 100 of them each. There was 100 women and 100 men. So I've sold 98 women probably in a year. And this is all the men I have left. So that's probably what, about 10 or 12. So we probably sold 88 of the men so far. Like I said, these have been great. Like I said, I paid 50 cents a piece for them. We sold these 2 for $23.98. So this has been one of my best deals ever. Like I said, I literally spent $100, and like I said, we've sold what, 200 of them at over $10 a piece. So yeah, like $2,000 on $200 is pretty good money in a year. I'd like to find 1,000 of those deals every day. We sold a Brian Christopher. If you've been watching the channel at all, you know I've done a signing with Brian Christopher, and it seems like every other day we're pulling out one of these Brian Christopher autographs. I might be in trouble though, because I might not have the blue that he wanted. Ah, there it is. I was kind of freaking out. Cool, Grandmaster Sexy, Brian Christopher. I end up having about $2 or $3 in these, probably after I paid him to sign them. Well, I'm trying to think. I think I paid him $500 for the appearance. He signed 200 of these for me, and I paid like $1 a photo for him. So, yeah, maybe $2 a piece in them. And we sold this for $15. Sold a season called The Colony. There it is. That's easy to find. We bought this at the pawn shop for $1. We sold it for $12.99. We sold a NASCAR shirt. I believe it's this one right here. It was a Pennzoil all over print shirt. Pretty sure that, yeah, it's a black one. That's not it. Yeah, we bought this shirt for $1.99. We sold it for $37.99. So the all over NASCAR shirts do really well. They have to have prints all over, like clear on the sleeve and just all over the shirt. The ones that are just regular shirts, they don't go for that much. They go for about $12, $15 depending on the driver. Maybe, you know, I've got 25 for like Earnhardt's and stuff before. But the all over prints, like to give you an example, if you saw my video, I don't know, a few weeks ago, might have been last week, my Dale Earnhardt all over shirt, you know, I'm gonna try to get $100 for that, where, you know, one of his regular shirts I'm gonna get 25 or 30 maybe. So the all over prints do a lot better. But yeah, that was a good flip right there. All right, so we had a pretty good Monday. Now our Tuesday hasn't been that good. We sold like maybe 1 or 2 of those items today, but it's still early. It's probably, I don't know, 9 o'clock right now. I usually finish up pretty early. Actually, we have a curfew going on right now in our state, so we're supposed to be home by 10 o'clock, so I only stay here till about 10, then I go home. But hopefully you guys learned something. Maybe they said there might be something you guys did the sell, and hopefully you learned something. If not, hopefully at least you had a good time. Hit the like, hit the dislike button. I don't care. Just interact, comment, all that fun stuff. Have a good one, guys. Make sure you check me out on Thursday. Like I said, I'm going to be a guest on Jason Thrifts' channel Thursday about, I think it's 8 o'clock, something like that, 7:55 or something. But thanks, guys. Have a good one. Subscribe, like, bam, boom, hoo.